and welcome to the Seasons of Cherry Creek. My name is Joe Gonzalez. I am the maintenance supervisor here at the Seasons. Today I'm going to help you better understand some maintenance items here at the Seasons. I'd like to also, I'm going to be going over some of these items. Some of those items are shutoff valves, appliances, HVAC, and some electrical. Why don't you follow me in the restroom, we'll get started in here. In here we have several shutoff valves. One located underneath your toilet. It's for the toilet in case you get a backup or a leak of somewhat, which we hope that never happens here. Also, over underneath the sink, we also have two shutoff valves. One's for the hot water and the other one's for the cold water. And also, just in case you get a backup or something like that, you know where these shutoff valves are at, and it'll help prevent making a worse mess. In the bathroom, we also have part of the electrical that I'm talking about that I wanted to go over with you. It's called the GFCI. This GFCI sometimes it gets tripped by either a hair dryer, a curling iron, or miscellaneous items like that. So it's very simple to reset. You just press this red button up here, and you got it reset. Okay, and then your electrical goes back to normal. Let's go over to the kitchen and I'll show you a few items in here. In the kitchen, I'm going to get started with the dishwasher. A lot of the times, we are wondering why our dishes are coming out spotty and dirty and stuff like that. Well, most of the time we just throw our dishes in there without rinsing them and getting rid of all that unwanted food that's on there. So what we want to do, we want to rinse our dishes first and then throw any unwanted food into the garbage disposal. Any larger items like pieces of carrot and miscellaneous like that, I suggest that you throw in the trash, so that way you don't clog up that garbage disposal. So those are just some tips that help prevent some maintenance items. Also, when you're putting your dishes in the dishwasher, there's two dispenser areas in here. You've got one for the soap, and the other one is for the jet dry. The jet dry is very important to use. The jet dry prevents spots from being on your dishes. That calcium water, or sometimes you just get spots on the dishes. Well, that helps to prevent those spots from being on your dishes. So I really highly suggest that you buy that jet dry. Under the sink, I'd like to show you a couple of things. We're going to look into the shutoff valves that are located underneath the sink, also for the same purpose, in case you have a backup or a leak underneath your sink as well. There's your hot and cold shutoff valves down there. You also have a individual shutoff valve for your dishwasher. Underneath your garbage disposal, I wanted to show you this. There is a reset button located right underneath your garbage disposal, and if the camera could get it, it's a little red dot right underneath there. A lot of the times you get a humming noise. That humming noise means the garbage disposal is not turning on. You simply want to just reset that button and let your garbage disposal get back to work. Here in the kitchen, I'd like you to follow me here. Here's another GFCI located in here, and it's the same concept that I explained before. You just go ahead and reset that button, and hopefully your electrical comes back to working. A lot of the times the GFCIs, when they trip, caused by another appliance in your kitchen, you'll have some lighting go off or some outlets that won't work. Simply come over here and you reset that GFCI and your electrical's back to normal. Let's walk over to the living room and I'll explain some other items. In this area, I want to go over a very important thing. It's your heating and air conditioning ventilation system. Here at the Seasons in the two buildings, we have a system called two-pipe system. First of all, I'd like to explain how the heating works. The heating works when the temperature outside is 50 degrees or below. That's when you'll have heat. You'll go over to your thermostat, you turn on your heat, and it should work. The air conditioning part doesn't kick on until the temperature outside reaches 65 degrees. Then your AC will work. In between the 50 and the 65 is what I call limbo. It's not heating or AC. What happens in that time is that all the heat from your apartment and the hallways and stuff, you'll feel it kind of warmer at that time, maybe for a short period of time. It's pulling out that heat so that way it could be replaced by cooler air once it reaches 65 degrees. If you come over to this area, I'd like to explain a little bit about how this system here works. And this here, the switch here that you're looking over to my right, will only be located in the 2-bedroom apartments. If you look here, we have done this very simple for everybody to understand. We put a blue dot on there. The blue dot signifying the AC is this switch here basically controls your blower located in this unit here. So if a lot of the times we'll get a call and you'll call the office, or someone will call the office, and they'll say that the AC is not working, there's no air blowing out. Well, a lot of the times this unit's just turned off. The switch is the one that controls this whole unit. So all you need to do is come over to this unit and turn it back on, and then you have your AC back on. It's just some certain tips that I wanted to explain to you, so that way it makes it a lot easier when you're in your apartment home to understand where all these switches and all these hidden items are at. If you look over here into your thermostat, thermostat's very easy to control, especially this one. All you have is all your temperatures here. You set it with your desired temperature, 60, 65, 70, whatever your desire is. And over to the side you see the control. This control basically will turn it off if you want it off. You could turn it to high, medium, or low speed for your blower. And these, again, the switch is only located in the 2-bedroom apartments. Let's walk over here and I'll show you what the 1-bedroom apartment unit looks like. In the 1-bedroom apartments, you'll have a unit that looks like this. You'll notice that there is no switch located next to the unit. So there's no need to look for that switch. And you simply have your thermostat that works the unit alone. There's also, on this side, to my right-hand side, I wanted to explain a little bit about these switches that we have. What we've done here for the switches, we have put yellow dots on there. Those yellow dots will also be located on these outlets. We have outlets that are controlled by the switches, so that way you know exactly what outlet is controlled by the switch. And in this living room size, we have 3 outlets that are controlled by the switch. So if you want to come over here, I'll show you another switch in the bedroom. The bedrooms and the dens, they have switches as well for some of the outlets located in your bedroom or dens. So we have the same concept in here. We have a switch here that controls the 2 outlets down here. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully this helps you to understand some of the maintenance items that we have shown you on this video. Thank you for listening to the video, and welcome to the Seasons.